Hey guys, welcome back. Let's play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we fought an actually powerful boss for once. Finished up the opera side quest, and then we got a little bit of closure for Blanca. This time, we're going to finish up another side quest, and we're going to do some shopping. First things first, let's go to Paris. And actually, no, we're going to this place this time. Now, I don't recall whether it has to be this one or if it can be any of them. But once you've activated the vessel, we can now talk to this guy and come up with the final dress. You drew it yourself. I didn't know Yuri was an artist. A little embarrassed. Yeah, I didn't know he could draw. No, not really. Just a little. Let's take a look. What do we got here? Smooth and flowing and cute, huh? Anytime you want. Of course, there's the usual stud card. Yeah, I believe I have the final stud card, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Now, the final dress. Got Dark Beauty, Black Queen, Beastmaster, Blue Virgin. And yes, Yuri's drawing sucks, but it's kind of adorable that he's drawn a cute little Alice. Class change to non-elemental boosts water and light class damage.
Presenting that.
Now, if you notice in the bottom of the drawing, it's covered up by the text box right now, but he's actually spelt out Alice's name in hiragana.
Blue Virgin.
Arisu. So. And for doing that, we learn Advent. And if you remember the previous game, Advent was Alice's final ability in that game. Geppetto just got even better. Advent, light class, special damage. It's his most powerful ability in the game. This is kind of the icing on the cake in terms of his ability to use light-based damage, and why, you know, kind of the final nail in the coffin is why I chose him to do that. No one else really could. The only other character we have that's light-based is Corando, and he's terrible. So yeah, Geppetto is pretty much the best mage now. There are other abilities that other characters have. Anastasia's special abilities kind of suck. Lucia's special abilities are broken beyond all compare. And so she's a better support character for anyone else, not necessarily for herself, but she is an awesome support character for anyone else. But yeah, the best pure mage is pretty much Geppetto. Anyway, with that being said, we've accomplished that. Let's go to the cathedral. This was one of the things that popped me pretty good the first time I played the game. Now, if you recall, we started a side quest, and I demonstrated the wrong thing to do, and then I undid it. I undid it on screen so that you guys would know that I undid it. Where is it? Gotta be around here somewhere. Am I blind? I am blind. Where is it? Where is it? Research paper. There we go. Mold-covered research paper full of technical jargon from impenetrable to the layperson. Okay. Seems to describe how to grow mold containing dangerous substances. We got this when I believe we traded the raccoon, or no, we traded the 10-day-old rice to somebody, I believe it was in Southampton, in order to get that. I showed you that you could get 100,000 cash by sending that back to the person who started us on this whole chain side quest to begin with, the guy who gave us the piece of straw. Then I undid it because that's not the correct way of doing this. The best way of doing this is to come and approach this person here with the research paper. Malkovich, an ordinary citizen. Wait a minute, why does she have a portrait? Can't it wait a while? It's you, Malkovich. I know that name. Nearly didn't recognize you with the makeup. How are you, Margaret, from the previous game? Look who it is. She gets a little cameo. Undercover, of course she's undercover. That's basically her job. Do you know this person? Yeah, she had a nickname for me. You're my protector. I call bullshit. Couple of times in the past. Bumping into you here, that's not exactly how I would do it, but sure. Never heard anything from you, so worried something happened to you. Still in the same line of business. Yeah, she's still a spy. And she still has her own little catchphrase line for Yuri. Don't tell me. Yeah, that's right, I'm saving the world again because, you know, I don't learn. Just get stuck doing this no matter what I try and do. Yeah, let's go get coffee. We'll bump into each other again. We'll talk next time. What's that document? How did you see that? I would assume it's in a backpack of some sort. Some guy who likes mold gave it to me. A British Intelligence Services envelope. And of course, she is from Britain, or at least somewhere in the UK. I'm not sure if they've specifically mentioned it in the previous game. I don't remember anymore, but... Do you know what this is? Not a clue. It says right in the description, a layperson wouldn't understand it, and that is pretty much the definition of Yuri. He is a jerk, but why is he a jerk this time? Report about unique bacteria that's harmful to humans. It's not about saving the world. Okay. Sounds pretty serious. Because I'm not smart enough to realize that I'm stepping, you know, face first into the mess in the first place. Better take this off your hands. Sure thing. In order for her to show up, you need to have the research paper, and that's the only way you get this little cutscene at all. Guess you could use this if you're still getting yourself into trouble. We get the Nemesis fan, which is the ultimate weapon in the game for Lucia. Strangely enough, Lucia is not in this scene, and Karen is, even though she doesn't really contribute anything to the scene itself. I'm not exactly sure why they didn't just put Lucia here, or put everyone here to talk to her or something, but, no. It's called the Battle Fan. I borrowed it from the boss of the secret organization a little while ago. I'm sure you definitely borrowed it instead of stealing it after you got them all screwed over. One hell of a big shot. Really full of herself. Quite a story behind it, I think. Let's call it a loan. Don't do anything stupid. Too late. He's been doing that all game long. So yeah, I really enjoy that scene. She only shows up for that. Now, if you have screwed up the quest, I have heard, and I can finally show you the save thing. This is what I was ignoring all this time, was the vessel interior, which doesn't really tell you anything about the final dungeon, but I figured I had to hide that anyway. There's no point in hiding it anymore. But I'm going to save, because I'm going to go in here and I'm going to spend as much money as I need to get the remaining strike expands. but I've heard that if you miss getting the Nemesis fan because you did the wrong thing, it will be purchasable here. I can't confirm this because I've never gotten to this point and screwed that up, but there you go. Anyway, I'm going to buy Strike Expands and probably reload about 10 times as I try and get these at 50% discount because they are ridiculously expensive. And I'll see you in a moment. Okay, and after doing shopping, we have returned to Le Havre, and we're going to go over here. And yes, Keith is still there doing a whole lot of nothing. I always go all the way around because I never realize exactly where I'm supposed to go. There is a new person here. Let's talk to the granny for a second here. Whole lot of nothing. Okay then. How much have you been drinking? Everyone's here to drink. It's a bar. At least I think it's a bar. There are booze on the shelf, so I'm guessing it's a bar. Drunken Goss? Goss? I can't pronounce things. Well, sure, I guess if you don't mind. Hey, stop that. Do we have to stay? Just a little while. Got lost in some strange woods and then I found glowing flowers of all different colors. Picked them, brought them back, and made tons of money. Now I don't want to work anymore. You and me both. Glowing flowers. Tell us more. Now you're interested. The forest in southern Germany. Weird place. The flowers talk to you there. This guy has been eating mushrooms, not flowers. The flowers talk. I don't usually listen, even to people. Anyway, flowers were deep in that forest. I have no idea what you're talking about. But Lucia decides, oh, by the way, I'm in this game. I have personality. I get to make a say in things. Not really. This is the, I talked about it before. She joins, or well, you know, she accompanies us to the mansion on Mon Maria Island, or whatever the name of that island was. She tries to kill us with Andre, fails, joins our party, has a one-shot throwaway line to knowing Veronica, and then no personality for the rest of the game. This is her side quest. It develops her character in no way, and that's about it. But I want to go. I want to go, please. She's annoying. I'll give her that, but whatever. Yeah, sure, we'll just go. This unlocks her side quest. Everyone has their own side quest in this game, and I'll say it here. Even though the characters, most of the characters, don't get a lot of development in this game, I like the idea of having side quests with a point. They're specific to specific characters, and they have a reason to exist. In this case, see if we can find it. The Black Forest. They say it's in Germany. They don't exactly tell us where it is, but let's go. When we arrive here... What, he didn't give us directions? The flower's talking. I think we're in the right place. Let's get looking. Yeah, we're gonna make some money. Drink as much as we want. Everyone has their priorities. I'm with Yuri. Let's get lots of money so that we don't have to do anything else. Can't sell them. Aw, come on. Here's Karen sitting there like, everybody shut up. I want to listen to the flower. No, I'm not high. Leave me alone. You want us to reconsider. They get lost inside. Once you enter, there's no guarantee you'll come out. Even the drunk made it back. Yeah, if a drunk can figure it out, I'm sure we can as well. Heed my words. Forest is guarded by a mysterious power. You must listen to the flowers if you want to proceed. However, flowers are all rather fickle. They often don't tell the truth. Red flower speaks with you. Talk to a yellow flower. The red flower will speak truthfully. I'll redo that. If a red flower speaks to you after you talk to a yellow flower, the red flower will speak truthfully. A blue flower will speak truthfully after you talk to a red flower, and a yellow flower after you talk to a blue flower. White flowers like me always tell you the way to go truthfully. Black flowers will only try to get you to leave the forest. You must remember the last flower you spoke to, unless, of course, you leave the forest or take a wrong turn. Let's find the flowers. This is indeed her side quest, and you'll note this at different points throughout the game. The list of the name of your party, it's typically Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. But if you're doing a side quest, you get a specific name for whoever's in your party. So we're going to bring in my lowest leveled characters, which right now are Yuri, Grando, and Geppetto. And we're already all equipped and ready to go. Treasure chest already. Pure extract. Now, there's a save point here if you care to use it. I might as well, since I have all my new stuff. I split the strike expands onto everyone, and let us give you your ultimate weapon since we do have it now. Fans that hold the power of Nemesis, a comet that destroyed the dinosaurs. Okay. Well, if you say so, video game. It's not a huge amount better, but it's definitely better. So we'll take that. Alright, now I don't have a map for this area. I couldn't find one when I was doing my research. So I've resorted to writing out my notes. So just kind of follow along with me. Alright, now if you remember what they were saying, if you want the truth from certain flowers, you need to speak to them in the right order. So in this case, we're going to talk to the red flower first and ignore what they say. Then we're going to talk to the blue flower, and the blue flower will tell us something, and then I will ignore what they say and just follow along with the directions I wrote down for myself. Take the left path, find a battle, and then we're going to take the middle path. Alright, we have new enemies. Beatrice, Golden Beetle, and Penaglan. Well, if you say so, video game. Alright, everybody, combo up and let's kill these things. Actually, we got a new ability I can show off. Let's do that. First of all, we'll just go for normal attack. Look at that damage. And you're a mage! Get Grando in there. Nice critical. Geppetto. Let us see if we can make Advent work for us. Not if I miss. You missed. You didn't miss. Ow. Well, that kind of sucks. I was kind of looking forward to showing that off. But that's fine. We'll show it off in the next fight. Still got Grando in there, even though... Oops. Even though I don't really need him in there anymore, but he's still on the lower side of levels because I keep him out of boss fights. Wow. I expected you did. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Geppetto, finish that guy off for me, please.
I haven't lost a step.
And it does make sense. Oh, you get a lottery ticket. Nice. Actually, that's one thing I haven't really been looking up a lot lately, is what enemies drop in what particular area, so I should probably look at that. I'm sure it'll probably take me a while to find. I'll look at it when we're in the next battle here. Alright, so now we're going to take the middle path after I heal Geppetto. Middle path here. And now we've gotten to the next one. Talk to the white flower. And then we're going to go right.
My sword arts are unbeatable.
Nah, they're online, buddy. Still gonna hear that over everything else. Anyway, finished off that battle. So the enemies around here, normal drop from Beatrice, a Talisman of Mercy. Golden Beetle drops Thera Roots normally, Thera Extracts rarely. And then the Penaglan, whatever the hell they are, drops Daphne Fruit, which is pretty nice, and then rarely drops that lottery ticket that I managed to pick up. Alright, so we talk to the white flower, we go further in, and here is a treasure chest containing, if I can pick it up, the Chariot, which is another card. And now we're going to take the right path again. Now, these are the directions that the final flower I talked to before moving will give you, but I'm just kind of ignoring it because it's easier to read off the directions off my notes as opposed to actually read the dialogue that they give me. Alright, next section, we want to talk to the blue flower, and then we want to talk to the yellow flower. The yellow flower is going to give us the proper information, and now we want to go left. And let's see, now we want to take the middle path and continue down the middle path. And here we should have a treasure chest. There it is. Here we get slow 4, which, it's alright. Alright, after getting slow, we're going to head down the middle. And now we're going to take the right path. Alright, well, here's Advent. I like how they basically took the full animation, penny shot and all, straight from the previous game, and modified it only slightly. Like here, they made it a little more cartoony, but as you can see, it is brutally powerful. It's a large area, and it's light-based. It's pretty easy to do. By the way, perfect ring victories around here get you either roots or, in this particular case, a tent. But yeah, not too difficult, but a lot of power behind that ability. Probably his best ability in the game. Alright, I believe we talked to the white flower again. Yes, we talked to the white flower. And now we want to go to the right. This area really does suck. If you take a wrong turn, you basically get screwed over. We're going to go to middle. And you have to restart the whole dungeon. And it's not a short dungeon, and the amount of times you run into battles is pretty high. We're going to go right. So I wouldn't recommend screwing up on purpose. There will be an opportunity to show that a little bit later. And now we're gonna go left. White flower, right, middle. Oh crap, what was the last one I just went to? I think we just went to the right. Did we? I hope we just went to the right, otherwise I've screwed this up. And then left again. Okay, I didn't screw it up. Good. When I get talking, I get distracted, so. Alright, here we want to go to the yellow flower first. And then the red flower. Now this one's easy. You go left and left, 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 and left. So yeah, just keep going left until you see more flowers and you should be good. So you won't screw this one up as long as you get the right information out of the right flower. Now, I'm really kind of glad we're not doing the boss fight in this episode because I've been screwing up the ring and I don't really know why I've been screwing up the ring. Like I've been just a little bit too late on a lot of hits and I keep missing the ring and it's kind of frustrating and I don't really know why. So hopefully I can get this figured out before we go and fight the boss. Otherwise that fight's going to turn into a bloody train wreck. Alright, next we have blue flower. Now, oddly enough, I think this is a holdover from the previous flower we talked to in the previous, set of doors or paths or whatever you want to call it. That was a red flower, meaning the blue flower will tell you the truth. The black flower always tries to tell you to leave. That's what they say, or that's what the white flower said. So his directions should be correct. Right, left, middle, and those are indeed the directions I have written down. So we're going to go with that. Right, left. All right, so second door will be the left here, and then finally we're going to go up the middle. And we should be at the, yes, the all-important save point. Probably a good time to use that, heal up, make sure we're all prepped up and ready to go, because next time, assuming I remember how to play the video game, we got a boss fight to do. And, well, it's kind of a pain. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.